Hello people, this is George with yet another Call of Dragons video. Today we are going to speak regarding warpets. We are continue to speak regarding warpets and we are doing updated guides of every single warpet which we currently have in the game. Simply because after the warpets were introduced to us, a lot of things got changed, a lot of skills got changed, and that's why I decided to take a updated version of the Warpets guides one by one. I already did a guide about Sapphire Drake, about Berserk Fair Drake, and also about Frostbear. Now it's time to speak about Stripebear, which my Stripebear's name is Pablo, simply because of my cat. They look similar. And actually, Stripebear and Frostbear has a similar traits. They are both infantry fighting warpets. They have a lot of similarities, but Stripebear has something extra regarding hero pairs, which I'm gonna speak later in the video. But besides that, they are pretty similar. As always, we are going to start talking about base attributes. For this tribe bear, the main attributes and most important attributes are strength, agility, and endurance. It's pretty common. I always try to say to try to get legendary warped, simply because after those updates, it got way easier to make a legendary warped. First of all, because of regeneration potions, they added these potions to events which we can get as a free-to-play players. That's why I have a 48 potion. So you can kind of collect them and use it on your desired warped. And also, it's way easier to get legendary warped simply because the warpeds on the map got on a higher level, and higher level warped capturing means higher chance to get a legendary one. If we're gonna compare legendary attributes and epic attributes, epic's highest tier is A tier, and as you can see, like epic tier warped can't have S tier attribute, but legendary ones have a chance to have every single attribute on S tier. So my recommendations would be to get a legendary warped, and if you are playing with Stripebear, have strength, have agility and endurance on S tier. Currently I don't have agility and endurance because I'm not investing in Stripebear, but whenever I will do, I will try my best to make the agility and endurance is tier 2. Now, like the main skill of the Stripebear is pretty interesting, which is like a strength main skill. That's why strength is number one priority for this Stripebear. That's why I said strength and agility and endurance are number one priorities. So what this friendship skill does, right, like passive skill, every time your legion is healed by a hero skill, it gains vigor. Bonus for 5 seconds. Every 100 healing factor increases vigor's effect by 0.42%, which is determined by strength. It means that higher strength you're gonna have, higher percentage you are going to have on your vigor. When friendship grants your legion vigor, the legion also takes 7.43% less warped skill damage, determined by endurance, right? So this is pretty unique skill, like in one skill, two attributes are determined. First of all, strengths, which is our main attribute, and also if we want to be more tanky, we're gonna have more endurance, and we're gonna take way less warped skill damage to with our friendship skill. This is the main skill of the Stripebear, which we are going to build around. And of course, building around warpets are very fun. And I will also like give you my idea how a Stripebear should be built. Of course, you might have a different opinion. You might have a different advices from other people. But as always in my channel, I try to give my personal view. If you have a different one, please share. Maybe I will like it even more. So friendship is our main skill, and as always, with every kind of warped, we are going to finish the friendship synergy. So friendship is a main skill. Second is top friendship. When friendship grants your legion vigor, the legion also takes 7 pro. Like yeah, it was shown on my skill because I have already bought top friendship, right? So this skill is endurance. This skill is strength. After that, I would like more than likely finish the endurance, like friendship skill set synergy with enduring friendship. Increase the duration of friendship's vigor effect. Every 250 points of agility extended the effect by 1 second. So, as I said, main attribute is strength for a friendship skill. Secondary attribute is endurance for a tough friendship, and the third attribute, main attribute for a Stripebear is enduring friendship, which gonna give you extra seconds on your friendship vigor effect, which is pretty insane. So like main idea about synergies with friendship is like receiving way less warped skill damage and also healing your legion. This is like main idea from where we are going to build our warped. As always, like if we are speaking about infantry tanky warpeds, there is always a like great choice to go with the counter strike, simply because if you are tanky enough, you want to deal some damage. Doesn't matter if you are uh like fighting infantry style or more tanky, you would like to have counter strike on any type of infantry warped. That's why I would go with counter strike. It simply gives you 50% chance to deal damage to the attacker, which is also determined by endurance, and endurance is one of our main attributes on this Stripebear. I would continue with tough Counter Strike simply because I want to make Counter Strike even stronger. 100% chance to gain one stack of tough pet when casting Counter Strike. Uh, like this is a great synergy with any kind of tanky warpeds. That's why I always try to go with the Counter Strike synergies on my warpeds, especially on the warpeds which are like infantry style and tank style, right? After that, like simply if you have like friendship and the tough friendship and like friendship synergy, you're gonna go with Counter Strike, tough Counter Strike, and let me find the wild Counter Strike. 100% chance to deal damage to the target legion when casting Counter Strike, determined by agility. So like main attributes for this warped have been strength, agility, and endurance. And lucky for us, like Counter Strike synergies are endurance, and agility here, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, agility here. After that, like I think the pet is already built. After like friendship synergies and Counter Strike synergies, you can add additional benefits, whichever you want, honestly, on your warped. But remember, like only three strengths skills can be added on the warped. Like only three same attribute skills can be attached to the warped. Like fourth one will be impossible. So if you are spending some endurance on Counter Strike and tough Counter Strike, and also with the tough friendship, that means you are not going to get more endurance determined skills. Three is a maximum. That's why I think like luck can be fine. As always, like if you want to have like a dispel a debuff effect from the target legion every second, which is determined by luck. We have not used luck currently on this warped. Also, like Guardian Oath can be fine because it's determined by luck, and we have not used any skills on the luck department. That's why I think, like in general, friendship, tough friendship, and like enduring friendship is has a great synergy with Counter Strike, tough Counter Strike, and wild Counter Strike. After that, it depends on you. You can choose any skill, whichever will be attachable to this warped. But main build is like this, in my opinion. And I have asked a lot of whales, a lot of free-to-play players, and in general players, and they are all agreeing with me. Now, most important regarding warpeds, the hero pairs, which like some of the warpeds can be attached. As I said, the Stripebear is kind of similar to Frostbear. They are both infantry, fighter, tank warpeds, so it means that if Frostbear was usable with Madeline and Nika, if Stripebear was usable with Skullghoul and Goresh, I think I think Stripebear can be used on any single like infantry hero pairs, but I think most important and most perfect hero pair for Striper would be Garwood, and it's pretty easy to understand why, right? Like you are even like getting heals and like healing from Garwood and healing from Stripebear can be like synergistic, right? Like Garwood's main idea is to heal as much as possible and take a reductive damage to yourself. I think like Frost Bear and Bruin Bear has a like different synergies in terms of that. I think Bruin Bear is great with Skolgul and Goresh. I think Frost Bear is great with Madeline and Nika, and I think Stripebear is amazing with Garwood and Eliana. Garwood is giving us a lot of healing, a lot of damage taken reduction, also some healing received bonus 30%, which gonna add to our Stripebear bonuses. And yeah, like I think in general, Stripebear is amazing with Garwood and Eliana. Currently, Garwood doesn't have a great legendary hero pair. I'm choosing Eliana simply because of the shields, and I think she also has some shield factor. Yeah, that's right. And like it's easy to awaken Eliana, and it's easy to get healing from her awakening skill, like 400 healing factor. So like the tough friendship and in general friendship skill of this Tribear is all around healing, and I think the synergy is pretty obvious. It's gonna be Garwood and Eliana. Other than that, I don't think there is much synergies with the other hero pairs. I think Stripebear can be great with Indies too, but I'm still trying to figure out the hero pair for Indies, which gonna be pretty interesting in the future, simply because we can awaken Indies freely. As you can see, I am a 100% free-to-play player, and I'm pretty close to awaken her. Like I only left like 5 levels on the last skill, which I'm gonna get freely from the Dragon Trail. So, like, if you have not seen the guide about Frostbear, I would like give you a spoiler. Frostbear is great with the Madeline and Nika. Bruin Bear is great with Goresh and Skolgul, and Stripebear is great with Garwood and Eliana. This is all I wanted to say regarding Stripebear as a war pet and a guide about the one of the most cutest war pets which we currently have. I'm gonna continue doing the updated version of the guide of war pets one by one. I hope you are liking the content. I hope you are watching the live streams, which I'm doing almost every day. If you like the content, if you like the general videos, press like, press on subscribe. It always brings a smile on my face and gives me more and more motivation to do it more. So far, thanks for watching. I hope these guides are useful for you guys because it's useful for me. And yeah, I'm gonna see you soon. Bye bye. Have a good night or day or morning or night. Bye bye, guys.